Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast.
Are you all set?
I'm all set.
Mayo for Sam, Ray, no? I was only thinking there about work over jersey in.
I watched a small bit of the...
Did you watch the football match?
I watched a small bit at the end of the semis-finals.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
And I know I have to say I'm delighted for them.
Yeah.
I think they're all holding themselves very well.
I'm sure you'll go, will you?
Well, no.
You wouldn't get tickets now in your job, no? Your big job.
No, I won't get a ticket. No, my job focuses on homeless people. I don't know whether people... There'll be a whole lot of tickets floating around them parts.
No, well, there'll be a lot of tickets, I'd say, floating around the higher echelon of the civil service. Do you know?
No, but I'm delighted for them. I seen a little clip of what's his face, McDonald.
Oh yeah, Kobe.
With some lady who may or may not be his mother.
I'd say it's his mother. Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually recognised her. I thought I actually know her from Cross Line-ish.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
But I felt bad for Loud.
Oh, they didn't turn up at all. The poor
Oh no.
There was just a step too far for them. I think they're not used to that. Mayo are used to that.
Do you think that Mayo have any hope?
Oh, absolutely. Huge
Really?
hope. Yeah, huge hope. I think this championship has been unbelievable for Mayo were gone, done and dusted 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the post-mortem was on.
Right.
And Dublin were done and dusted 5 weeks ago. No one was going to their games.
Yeah.
The post-mortem was on. What are we going to do for the next 10 years?
Yeah.
They're both in semi-finals and Mayo are now in an All-Ireland final.
Yeah.
And before that it was, well, should we just wait for Armagh and Donegal and Galway to get there?
Yeah.
You know, these teams are flying and look where it has them now.
Yeah.
The only team that have held on are Kerry.
Yeah.
And you'd be fucking worried that when it comes to it, Kerry bet Dublin yesterday. I thought had a bit of a canter and they should have lost. However, when they needed to go up a gear, they did it for about 7 minutes and they finished the game.
I know the way you see things in matches I don't see.
You just saw
the Mayo match, all I was going, Jesus, wasn't your man great for kicking the ball that far? And then he got 2 points. When did it go up to 2 points?
Oh, Lord.
I thought there was something wrong with the mistake.
With the machine.
Where did the 2 points come out of?
That scored machine has gone
basketball?
wrong. Oh, jeez. You hit a couple of 3-pointers. No, but I thought when Kerry needed to do it, I think that would be the worry for Mayo, is that when Kerry have to, they just turn on there for a few minutes and they kind of do it at a bit of a canter, you know. Now, having said that, Dublin should have won yesterday, which is funny. Just shows you a lot of things.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's probably the GA section done,
Wouldn't it be awful? It is pretty much it, Jack. But it would be awful surprising. Like, it'd be a really weird world to live in if Mayo won in All-Ireland.
It'd be awful weird.
I think everything would feel different. I think your tea in the morning would taste different.
Yeah.
I think your shoes would feel different.
I think we'd have to reset a lot of stuff in our psyche if Mayo won.
There'd probably be another bank holiday added to the...
Yeah, but there's comedy sketches dedicated to this Mayo for Sam, you know? Like everyone just says Mayo for Sam is a meme. You wouldn't be able to say that anymore.
What if it came home in England as well in the same year?
Well, this is the thing. Okay, I got to talk to you.
Is this the apocalypse?
Yeah, so if that
job?
happens, and this is, obviously I love GA, right? And I love football, all that. If Mayo won the All-Ireland and England won the World Cup, I would have to stop watching sport forever.
Would you?
Oh, you would, yeah. You couldn't be dealing with that. The one thing, you couldn't be listening. Imagine if every time I turn on a Premier League match, they're talking about how that's the greatest team of all time, that England team that won. And then every time I try and turn on a GA match, there's a Mayo fella roaring and shouting about how brilliant and it's the best team that ever won the All-Ireland.
You'd be gone.
I'd be like, how can I watch this? I can't be listening to this all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Anyway, look, we're on the precipice of something, but of course, all going well.
Yeah.
Mayo will lose. England will lose. Your shoes will still feel the same.
Like last night, I was gigging outside Maves and ladies would say, come on and play Mayo for Sam. And I say this every time I play, or play Green and Red and Mayo,
Yeah.
Every time I play Green and Red and Mayo, when I finish it, I say that's kind of a second place kind of a song there, if anyone doesn't know it. Because they've been in more All-Ireland since 2010 than anyone. The only other team that's been in more All-Ireland finals is Dublin.
Yeah.
And then Mayo, and they've never won. You're so right. I don't know what would happen to Ireland.
I actually think it'd all feel very different.
Yeah, no, everything would feel different. I think there'd be a lot more misery in 31 of the counties.
Yeah.
And there'd be just a very loud, very, very loud. They'd be broadcasting. Midwest would be you couldn't listen to Midwest ever again.
No, you couldn't.
Not to hope could you ever
I have
listen
to
to
say, I seen Andy Moore in the press conference at the end where it was, I think, it was a disrespectful question that got thrown at him.
Yeah.
And he answered very well. He's like, do you think Mayo will win? No. There, now.
Yeah, so no, he's kind of right in that, but also he said in that no disrespect, but he meant disrespect. As in, if a journalist is asking the question that I think is a bit more softball than he anticipated it being, as in than he took it as. But there is a bit of disrespect on both sides there.
Is, yeah.
But he's dead right, though. I actually have a lot of time for Andy Moran. Like, I think
he seems to be a stand-up fella.
Yeah, and I think that Ryan O'Donoghue is playing in the form of his life. But on top of that, though, it is an absolute travesty to JA, not to the young lad now.
Okay.
A travesty that we will not get to watch Kobe McDonald
he'd be gone.
play football.
Yeah, he'd be outsunning himself in Sydney.
That is, and I mean, the best luck to him. Yeah. What a brilliant opportunity to go get paid professionally.
Well, imagine, this is the other thing I was thinking. If he does win, that man is going to have a great time in Australia.
Oh yeah, but he'd have a great time. He'd
be worshipped anywhere he goes.
If they win, he should never play another game for Mayo. He should go, I'm the fella who just played a couple of games, won All Ireland.
Yeah.
Ye all tried it for fucking 60 years. I just did it and I'm heading off there now. You won't see me ever again.
Yeah.
I mean, how amazing would that be? But by the way, what a joy it is to watch him play football. It's honestly like watching football in the 90s. Yeah, it's amazing. The other thing is, that's the JA section kind of, except for this.
Go on.
The from behind the curtains, Galway are in an All-Ireland hurling final now on Sunday.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How come no one heard about that ever?
The reason no one heard about that ever is, and okay, we're about 6 minutes in. Okay, I'll just fucking give me 1 minute to explain
Okay,
this.
it's just there is a limit.
Hurling is in a little bit of a pit at the moment.
Yeah.
The same kind of pit that football was in for a long time until they changed the rules.
Okay.
Now hurling's in a pit for a lot of different reasons though. Number one, there's not enough competitive counties playing the game.
Okay.
They're trying to grow it, but actually this is like a Japanese model of growing the game. Japan 40 years ago said, we have a 100-year plan to win the Football World Cup.
Okay.
That is fucking real. That's some perspective to put on it. Strategic. 100 years we have to win the World Cup. They're 40 years into it now.
How are they getting on?
They won't win it this year, but they have 60 more years. Like, that's their plan. That's how far into the future Japanese people think, and that's cultural. Like,
yeah,
you know?
it is.
We are now in it. Jarlath Burns, who won't be in charge next year, that is trying his best to get hurling into the counties all around the place, and it's proven next to impossible. It's impossible to tell a Mayo fella, will you play hurling instead of football? He goes, I will not.
No.
I will in me back tits.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the one big problem, is that there's not enough competitive counties. Number two is like the skill in the game has actually gone beyond belief. Like, the skill in hurling is outrageous now. And boys are pucking ball over the bar from 70 yards.
Okay.
And flinging stick passes 40 yards, zooming them into a fella's hand. And it's almost taking the zip out of the game.
It's gotten so good.
It's so good that you're like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy. Like, they're two pucks, bang, bang, bang over the bar. You're like, oh my God. So that's the other thing. And then the other thing is, because of the teams, Munster, it's Munster or nothing. Do you remember to head up to Connacht?
Yeah.
Now it's to Munster or nowhere. Okay? So all of the Munster teams every year, who's going to come out of Munster and win the All-Ireland? Yeah. Who's going to come out of Munster and win the All-Ireland? Yeah. You have Tip, you have Cork, you have Clare.
Who do they meet outside of Munster?
So what happens is then they come out, it's only Munster and Leinster. That's
they meet Galway?
Yeah.
Which is kind of Munster anyway.
No, but Galway are in Leinster.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It's so confusing to people.
Sorry, no, I said there before I looked at the map in my head.
Galway playing the Leinster Championship.
Is that because there is no Connacht?
As well as Antrim, because there is no Connacht.
Wow.
Because we can't get Mayo and Roscommon lads. Mayo and Roscommon lads are going like this. This is what they say. Come here, we're still trying to figure out this football thing. We haven't fucking won it in years. Leave the football thing with us for a while and we'll consider the sticks.
Yeah. Okay.
So Galway said, Mayo, I don't think you're ever going to win in All Ireland. Yeah. We're heading off there to Leinster.
We're leaving.
And they got in the bus and they headed off to Leinster. And now they play in Leinster against the likes of Kilkenny.
Okay.
Which have always been All Ireland contenders. Yeah. Wexford, thereabouts. Awfully, would have been thereabouts. And I think Antrim playing the Leinster Championship as well.
That's nice.
Because they're the only ones. But Kilkenny are at a transition period right now where they don't have a team that's competitive to win All Ireland.
Okay.
So for the last couple of years, it's been Munster. Whoever comes out of Munster is going to obliterate whoever comes out of Leinster. And we're going to have All Ireland semi-finals that are just waste time. Right? Which was the same last weekend, Raymond.
Oh.
The same fucking thing happened last weekend where Clare went out and played Limerick in a belter of a game and Limerick came out on top. Just about, which was expected, really.
Yeah.
And then Cork played Galway.
Yeah.
Cork played Galway, and as Joe Canning said, the Cork fans already had the tickets booked for the All-Ireland final train.
Yeah.
The train was booked out from Cork to Dublin for a game that they weren't in.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing how you can
and
brush with GA.
But Donal Cusack lost the head now. He and it was amazing to see him lose his cool and just not be able to contain himself.
Right. Why did he lose the head?
So Joe Canning was like, there's an awful lot of pressure being put on Cork by their own fans. They're brilliant fans, by the way. Cork and Mayo have the best fans in the country.
They're bullying them.
For following their team.
Oh, okay.
But what happens is, what Joe Canning was saying is that the fans put awful pressure on this Cork team to try and get over the line. They haven't won All Ireland in years. And he said, like, they're booking out the trains.
But is that not positive?
Yeah, but he said they're booking out. The trains were already booked. They were in the All-Ireland final as far as they were concerned, the fans, and that puts pressure on and Donald Cusack. He was already bitter at the fact that Cork had lost.
Yeah.
And he could not contain himself.
What did he say?
And he was like, Joe, that's enough now. No, and he wouldn't talk then. He was like, ye have the conversation. So, and then he said to Joe Canning, how many All-Ireland medals have you, Joe? Which is an awful thing to say to somebody. Like, you know? So Don Logue, I think, has 3 with Cork. He was a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And Joe has 1 with Galway.
Right.
Now Joe has 5 more with Portumna but anyway, it was just an awful thing to say. You could tell he couldn't contain his anger anymore. And it's amazing on live TV. We're missing that now. If you watch RTE's coverage of the World Cup, commentary is brilliant. The punditry is fucking cats.
There's no falling out.
There's no one's falling out with anyone. Bring back Eamon Dunphy calling out people for adultery. Like, what the...
Did he call out people for adultery?
So what happened was, he got in an argument, I think it was 2002 World Cup or something, and he was getting in an argument with Bill and the rest of them and all that, and they ran about some player, and, but you know, Bill was like, no, you know, whatever about him, and Eamon Dunphy was like, this fella wrote an article about him. Or no, Bill said, a fella wrote an article about him now, Eamon. And Eamon said, who wrote that article, Bill? And Bill goes, I don't know, Eamon. And he says, I'll tell you who it was. It was Rod Little. He left his wife for a young one. And the fucking, I'd say the producers in RT were like, oh my God, what is he after saying? But you know what? It was fucking deadly.
It was entertaining.
Every time we went to watch it, you were going, you don't know what's going to happen here. He wore a fucking Cameroon tie in the 2002 World Cup because Roy Keane had left the squad and he supported Roy Keane.
Right.
So he wore a fucking tie for another country because he was so passionate that he loved Roy Keane, and Roy was right. Like, this is great crack.
Just you don't have it
so
anymore.
when you watch, and RT as well has been like, because you have no Joe Brawley anymore, who I think is just clickbait trying to fucking rile people up anyway. You have no Pat Spillane anymore. To see Donald Cusack lose his head was actually brilliant TV.
You enjoyed that.
Because he's a Cork man who just couldn't contain how angry he was at the fact that Galway were not supposed to beat them that day. And they hockeyed them off the pitch.
Were you impressed?
Oh, like
Is that why you're wearing a Galway jersey?
Well, I'd be going on Sunday, but here's the thing, right? Football is my first sport.
Yeah.
Okay? But I've always followed the hurling. I've been at All-Ireland finals for hurling. I've never watched Galway win. The only All-Ireland final I missed that Galway were in was when they won it in 17. Was it 17 or something? Yeah. That was the only time I ever missed an All-Ireland final. I was there 2 years previous when Kilkenny bet them. I was there in 2001 when the footballers won. I was there in 1998 when I was there in 2005 when Cork bet them.
Jeez,
right?
You're so good with the dates.
So, Nicola says this to me, right? Nicola says, Mark, you can't remember what I told you to get in the shop.
Yeah.
But you can name the 1998
What
Galway
date did you get married?
Haven't a clue. Honestly. I haven't a clue.
What date did you propose to Nicola?
Not a clue.
What is Ali's
I know.
What's Ali's date of birth?
No, I know that. That's the 10th September.
All right.
I know the girl's date of birth.
But you don't remember the date you got married?
Not a clue.
But yet you remember
I think it was October. I think it was October when we got married.
Okay.
I'm almost certain because I had my birth 30th afterwards, so it was October.
You did.
But I can remember all that. Like,
for some reason the 17th comes to mind. But
maybe,
I could be wrong.
It could have been, yeah. That's fucking terrible. But anyway, the point being is that I've always been there. I'm going to go again on Sunday. I did not expect this. I'm full bandwagon in this now because I believe the hype that there was Munster or nothing.
Yeah,
and I did not expect this Galway team to come as good as they did.
Do you think that they might
no
have
more
a
than the
chance?
Dubs getting back on the wagon again when they started playing well again?
Yeah.
In fairness to Mayo, their fans will go fucking rain hail. Doesn't matter how good the team is, they'll go. But I haven't been following the hurling as closely. I've been following a lot of Clare hurling. I have a lot of friends playing for Clare and stuff like that. And I was like, geez, Galway are tipping along nicely, watching the odd game here or there. And all of a sudden, now they're in the All-Ireland final.
You're delighted.
It's fucking brilliant. Now, do I think they'll win? No.
Really?
No, Limerick are phenomenal. I thought it would have been a belter of a game if Clare had bet Limerick.
Okay.
Because I have friends on the Clare team, friends who used to play for the Clare team. And I would love to have gone to an All-Ireland and Galway Clare All-Ireland final. The crack would have been just unreal, like. But now it's just a bit like, geez, that's a strong Limerick team, man. It's hard to bait that now.
Hard to bait.
That's way too long on football and hurling.
I've sit there the last 10 seconds.
Thanks for
Look
sticking
at every
with
now
us.
and then. No, I tried.
And when you're listening to this, just know that it was longer, but Ray cussed it out.
Yeah. And also know that my father ML is sitting at home going, just disappointed still, that it just keeps going.
What do you mean?
That his own son can't maintain
but you did
maintain a concentration and input into any length of time of a GEA conversation.
No, honestly, you did well there. No, that was good, and you stayed what looked like a little bit interested.
Thank you.
Do you know?
Thank you.
But that's my buzz. That's my buzz this week. Is that, and it'll be a pity when it's gone.
Yeah.
And the other news is Johns are in Johns are in a league final.
That's your team.
Yeah, but we have a wedding.
You're really what?
Yeah, we have a wedding. I can't.
I presume you're cancelling the wedding.
No, we have to cancel the wedding. Yeah.
Would you not get Lukey to do the Mark Kennedy experience?
Well, look, we'll see. Sure, look, as I always said, I don't give a shit about prize of groups.
Yeah,
so
no. Atlantic.ie for all your wedding needs.
Listen, you can always rely on the Atlantic unless there's a match. Do you know?
Yeah.
It could be at the birth of his child. He'll miss all of that.
Yeah.
But if there's a right good match on, he won't miss that. Anyway, that's the crack. It's full. I mean, the weather is unbelievable.
I have a question.
JA is at the heated end of the championship, and it's amazing.
Did you go to the beach?
No, I haven't gone to the beach. Ray, sun is different with kids. Sun is. It's why I would never go on a sun holiday with them.
Okay.
Because when you have kids in the sun, you're twice as busy and worried.
Okay.
Because they can collapse at any time.
They're eating sand.
Number one, they won't eat.
Yeah.
You have to try and make sure they have water. And then they don't regulate their body heat the same way
I had
we
a very
do.
similar experience yesterday with Sean Riley.
He doesn't regulate.
He didn't regulate.
No.
And he was a danger out in the water because there was a load of jellyfish and I was afraid he'd get stung.
Oh, them bastard cows, man.
I seen young ones abroad in Ross's Point taken down by jellyfish and having to be escorted home.
No way.
Like people that had got shot in the leg.
Yeah, they're the dog's man. The dog's man.
Bad. It's bad. No, I went to the beach yesterday because I had a goo on me. I ruined Laura's head for the whole weekend going, it's sunny, I'm off on a Sunday, we should be going to the beach.
But you don't like any of that.
I want to be. I feel like I'm not enjoying the good weather.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
The funny thing is, going on holidays puts you into a false sense of security when it comes to. There's a reason holidays are right for a beach.
Yeah,
but Ireland is not set up for it.
No,
I went out to Ross's Point. It took us 2 hours to get ready. I had to put on primer and 2 coats of sun cream on myself. Yeah. I had to really, really, really cover up.
Yeah, but your coat looked brilliant.
I had to go searching for sliders and slippers and all sorts. And
did you get the old like yolks out again? No,
I didn't. I have a fancier pair now.
Oh no!
So I got all the bits together and I said we need to sit down. So there was talk of bringing 2 deck chairs. You know, the wee fold-up jobs.
Yeah.
But I was thinking I'm not going to be able to carry both of them, so we'll bring one and Laura can sit in it. Great.
You just stand beside her.
And I'll just stand beside her like a bollocks. And then I said I'd love to be able to, because you're just trying to recreate the summer experience that you get abroad.
Yeah.
So I bought a little cooler box in Tesco.
Oh, yeah.
£20. And I was going to put my beer and Moretti's in it.
Right, okay.
So I put 4 beer and Moretti's and 2 Cokes for herself. And out we went to Ross's Point. We arrived at Ross's Point Beach. Now, listeners may not know Ross's Point. You arrive in the car park, there's about 4 million people there because the population of Ross Point excels with a big caravan park.
The reason, it excels with a big caravan park, and also, if you're from Sligo, you will know that you are not allowed in the water in Strandhill, however you are in Ross Point.
So, out to Ross Point, we had to park about a mile from the beach. Started walking with the cooler box, and I had the deck chair on my head. Laura had all the towels.
Oh, this is
I was
shite.
so sweaty.
It
was wedged, and there was loads of Northern Irish cars down as well, so there was even more people there.
Are you aware of the reasoning behind
Yes,
Northern Ireland
everybody's
cars?
trying to burn down housing estates up in the north, so they decided. Yeah, it's the national burning down the housing estate.
So
like
I said, I gigged last night in town outside, and it was full. People leave the north in their droves.
I wouldn't blame them because your house could get burned down.
No, they just don't. It's not that. It's no more than watching Mayo in the All Ireland. It sickens Catholics whole to see
see them celebrate.
To see the other ones celebrating and having the crack.
Yeah,
so they have to get out. It's nothing to do with this could be dangerous.
They were all there. We got to the beach and the tide was fecking in. So there was very little beach to be sitting on. Oh, yeah. Which I thought was very rude from the tide's perspective.
Yeah, and so this is
how they can't regulate that.
The county council needs to get on this quick and sort that tide out.
But there's when the tide is in, the slip road that they have going down to the beach
sure, where it's gone.
is underwater.
Yeah.
So in order to, you either have to wade through the water, which at risk of getting stung by the jellyfish.
Yeah, imagine bringing kids out there and the tide comes in. You're fucked.
It's silly.
Yeah, you're fucked.
And then the other option then is you go round by the rocks, which is apparently the golf course.
Yes, it is.
And there's big signs.
Yeah, and by the way, you could try and pay them. You're not. They are bigots, are big timers. You're not allowed on that golf course. No,
you're not. So I'm looking at the golf course and big signs saying, "Don't be coming on here. You get hit by a ball."
Yeah, no. What it means is, don't be coming on here, you peasant. That's what that means.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I went on the golf course and I had me deck chair on my head to protect myself from any balls. Now, Laura had nothing to protect her.
That's the par 3/16 Ray. You went on there.
I know.
Fucking
we had to walk the whole way down the beach to try and get a space. Come on to the beach after the rocks, which was lovely, and then there was a big bunch of people with a big feckin' boombox speaker.
This is ignorant.
Playing all their own favourite songs, which weren't my favourite songs.
Yeah, exactly. And they never are your favourite songs.
They're not my favourite songs.
Anyone who plays their tunes through a jukebox, it's not anyone else's favourite song. It's only their favourite song.
So loud. So we'd set up in the spot and I said, we can't be dealing with this, it's too loud. We went down a bit further And then we spent an hour and a half sitting there. And then I realised, well, there's absolutely nowhere to go to the toilet. So I brought all these beers with me now and burst
into the water. You
couldn't do that.
How could you not do that? It's the ocean, Ray.
Oh, I never thought.
You know
the
chances of someone going through your piss.
But then you're standing in your own pee.
Ray, you're not.
Or do you just keep moving as you're peeing?
No. I've shited it.
You haven't. No. No, you haven't.
Oh, I do often head in and take a shite.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
Oh no, please tell me that's a lie.
Make me know little jellyfishes.
No, stop it.
No, you couldn't be shite, but you could piss away in the ocean, Ray. Of course
you
could. Of course you could, Ray. It's the ocean. There's I'm not great at, there must be there's 400 litres of water in the ocean.
You're awful close. You'd have to be swimming backwards and while peeing.
Ray, you won't get covered in
the backstroke.
The second your water hits salt, your piss hits salt water.
You could drink it.
It becomes sterile.
It becomes sterile.
I wouldn't be worried about it at all.
It was just an awful. Ireland isn't set up. Whereas if you're in Spain, there's a boardwalk that you can walk down the beach.
There's 500 restaurants on the beach.
And there's lads nearly coming. And then they have the yokes on the beach that you can pay a $5 or a $10 for to lie on.
Yeah.
And there's a parasol.
Yeah, but the only problem is with that is that it would be a terrible business model to set something up like that in Ireland for the 4 days that you have to guess when the weather is going to be good.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the big problem there, is that we're not, that's not for us at all. That's
so.
why it wouldn't bother me arse. I like going to the beach in Ireland, by the way, all year round. I wouldn't be going to the beach because it's sunny. As in, it's not for that.
Well, it scratched the itch anyway yesterday, which was great.
And did you get burned or anything? No.
I didn't get burned too much. I can see the corners of my forehead, obviously, I took a bit of sun. But that's not
did a little bit, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of sun now. If you're on the Patreon, €5 a month.
Did you have Factor Kendy on? What
I had all the Factor. I put on 2 coats in the primer.
Oh, you did,
Yeah, no, I was fully painted.
And tell me this, obviously it was busy. I presume it was mental
busy.
Out there.
Yeah, it was awful busy.
Because people do flood out there.
I'm trying to keep an eye on Sean in the water. He was no fear of these lions' manes.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't get in if I saw a jellyfish.
Yeah.
They scared the shit out of me. And the other thing about Ross's Point and Strandhill is that, Strandhill's a bit different, but there's only one road.
Oh, stop.
There's only one road out to it.
And then the county council thought it'd be a great idea to put up a load of bollards so nobody could park alongside.
Oh, is that what they've done?
Yeah.
Talk about taking...
Great thinking.
Well, I'm sure the locals probably told them to do that, but talk about taking the sting out of... When you go down... Going to the beach is like mass. If the car fits there, leave it there.
Leave it there, it's fine.
That's mass GA matches.
Yeah.
Go up outside Pierce Stadium someday and see where boys are abandoning cars. Yeah, funerals.
Any funerals, go into the house to commiserate.
You can park in the middle of the road.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
And everyone knows, he's dead. That's mass.
It's a funeral, yeah.
That's a funeral, that's mass, whatever. So the Ross's Point people, you may take down every bollard.
And maybe put in some car parking spots. If you want to block off the car parking.
I'm going to park the car on the dune. And that should be okay. That should be well, it's all right. Kids at the beach.
Kids and he needs to be close.
The only space left in the country that hasn't been just wrecked by modern fucking society and all this kind of direction is the coast.
Yeah, true.
Ireland's coast is known for being rugged.
Hugely underdeveloped.
Yeah, great.
I wasn't saying great. I would have liked the boardwalk. I'd have liked the bar.
No, that's why I'm saying I like going to the beach all year round and not just for that. I don't go and sit there for 3 hours.
Yeah, true.
Ireland's rugged coastline, right?
Yeah, it is nice and wild.
Hop into the water. It's as wild as you'll ever get. And you can go back into your office job then afterwards.
With the big stingy leg in you.
But fuck me, Ray, you were swimming in the fucking Atlantic Ocean.
It was awful cold.
Yeah. Even at this is the other thing as well, is that I know water temperature does change, but there's a fair few litres of water in that Atlantic, lads. It doesn't matter what. It could be 30 degrees in Ireland.
It's taking a while to warm it up.
It'd be a good while warming up, man. That's a slow kettle. You must have got Silvercrest or something from Lidl. Because that's not going to fucking warm up.
I had 2 stories last week. First of all, comment on your health. Are you feeling better?
Yeah, feeling an awful lot better.
You look better.
I haven't, no more problems down below. Like I said, just this week has been the trying to maintain children in this heat.
Even at night sleeping, it must be tough.
No, the rooms are about 29 degrees. Let's go to bed with nothing like that. And then we have to do the same as well. And Nicola keeps getting sick, looking at me.
Jesus.
She keeps seeing me go, oh Jesus, because I can't be ranting in the bed either.
So you're like full.
Oh, I'd be flopping
Adonis job.
I'd be flopping around the place, Raybo.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do turn over and she's like, you have to knock me into the face.
That brings me on to the
I'm after getting an awful thump at the side.
I have 2 stories and I have a shout out.
Okay, go.
But you've brought me on to the first of the 2 stories.
Go on.
And I wanted to talk to you about this last week.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know the way you be educated by things on TikTok?
Okay, yeah. No, I wouldn't take all of my educational,
well, there was a doctor.
You wouldn't get a level 8, like.
She was a urologist. So she was. Mean? She deals with
she fixes clocks.
No. No. She talks about things that down below.
like urinologist.
Urinologist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
the ones there, willies. Yeah,
she
talks about, on this particular video, she talked about willies.
Yeah.
And I was strolling, and all of a sudden this lady came up and she says, first thing she says, have you ever heard the statement, are you a grower or a shower?
I've heard that statement before, yeah.
Now, I also have heard that statement.
Yeah.
I stayed.
I don't know what it means.
I said, I'll wait. I said, I have heard the statement, but I couldn't tell you what it means. Well, I'll tell you.
I know what it means. Let me just, you can tell me.
Yeah.
But I think it means, like, are you still impressive on a flop? Is that what it means? Some people are like, it's all right there once you got it started saluting, like. But, you know,
so
when he's lying on the couch, it's not great, like.
I was sitting looking at this, and I'm 43 years old. This is something I should have known from a young age.
Okay.
And it would have saved me an awful lot of self-doubt. Do you know?
Oh, the hygiene of it.
I used to always find...
You're a grower.
I'm a grower.
I could grow,
so to explain this is, apparently, the willy, now, so it is, sometimes, is basically a certain size. And then if it gets excited, it gets bigger.
Yeah. But and what would excite a willy in such a way?
Situations.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Diddies. Diddies could excite a willy.
Diddy could.
Yeah.
Diddle.
Diddly.
Diddly.
Do you know? But like, you know, stuff like that.
Things can excite it anyway.
A lovely pair of cheeks.
A lovely pair of cheeks.
Could excite
and it can grow to a much bigger size.
Oh man, some people.
But then, and that's good elasticity. In other words,
there's a good stretch on it.
The good stretch on it.
Yeah, it's just kind of like them pants that the yoga pants the women do be wearing now. Like you could, you know.
Yeah, they're small when you look at them.
Actually, funny enough, them yoga pants they help that as well. They're
also something that excites.
They're also part of it.
But so that's the grower.
Yeah.
And then the shower. The shower is a different type of elasticity of the willy. And it basically, even when it's down, when it's not excited, it's still much the same size as it'd be when it'd be excited.
Yeah, but like.
Now, this explains to me.
I'm going. Yeah, okay.
Many's the time I have entered a man's jacks.
I thought you were going to just end at enter the man. I thought you were going to say, many a time I've entered a man and I've been shown.
Do you know something?
Do you know, and I've been growing. Sometimes I grow when I'm,
if you were editing this, you could easily have chopped that there.
I'll chop. Oh, well, maybe don't chop it. But anyway, go on, sorry.
But many of the times you've wandered into a lad's jacks of a night out and you wouldn't be looking to see things.
You would, you fucking pervert.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't be looking to see things, but sometimes you just happen to be looking for a urinal and you can't help but see the mahoosiveness that is standing behind. This yoke that's after getting whipped out.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it going, if that's it down, what class of a size is it going to be when it's up?
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
But it turns out
they don't get mad bigger.
It turns out that's him.
That's the way he is.
That's what has him the way he is. He's just he's a shower.
Right, okay.
And I did not know this.
I didn't know that at all. I would have no idea that was a thing.
Like growers can be anything from, if you were abroad in the sea yesterday, it literally a little acorn.
Yeah.
Right? To a big massive yolk.
Yeah.
If you're awful excited.
An unmerciful yolk.
Yeah. Whereas and this lets me down then, because we talked there about a week or two ago about Henry Cavill's junk.
Did we?
But his undercarriage, and he was at the Royal Ascot Racecourse. I hope it was you I was talking to.
I don't remember this.
We talked about the man that played Superman, and he was abroad at Ascot, and he had a big lump in his trousers.
All right, okay.
And I guarantee you that's a man that's a
shower.
He's a shower.
He's a shower. Sure.
And fair play to him.
Yeah.
I'm delighted for him.
But are you telling me then, even when that becomes, when the rigor mortis sets in, that it stays the same size?
I have a funny feeling Mr. Cavill is probably bigger than most anyway, because he's Superman like. But I mean,
the thing, though,
apparently it's just, yeah.
I have to make an admission here that could be awful embarrassing. This could be like the real pinnacle of my embarrassment.
I thought this explained your hitting nickel in the back when you turn around in the bed.
Well, I'm going to be more honest.
You could be a shower.
I could be, sure. It could be.
You keep saying shower, Gavin. Shower.
So, I'm going to admit something to you.
Okay.
And I hope that people don't listen to this and go, oh my God, I can't believe he just said that, like, and told everyone that. Mine's a different size all the time. Please tell me yours is
Oh, no, it is,
size.
absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
thank God.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one.
That's a grower.
What does that mean?
The grower is where it's a different size all the time.
Yeah, Rick, because you see, whenever I was sick and dehydrated, man, there was nothing there at all.
Nothing there going on at all.
And then once I hydrated again,
it's back up.
She was back to normal, just normal.
Yeah, you could be many different sizes.
Normal weight,
It's great that men talk about men's health like
this. It is brilliant.
Because we don't talk about it half enough.
Can I ask you a question? Another Willy related question. I'm so glad that you told me that was normal.
That's normal.
Imagine if you were like, what?
But that's why I said acorn.
Yeah.
It's cold outside.
But it depends. It could be
Maybe
minute.
It's cold
could be
outside.
minute by minute.
She changes. And if you were to ever look at it, the whole thing is moving.
But I wonder, you know the way people do time lapses?
Oh yeah,
I'd love to stand naked for 24 hours
and do a Mickey time lapse
and see what happens.
Sounds like a fella you know that is into community games racing. Or a Mickey time lapse.
Come here, I have to get a couple of photos done. Go down to Mickey time lapse. He has all the stuff to do that.
All the stuff, yeah.
Go down to Mickey time lapse. I was going to say something else to you there. Are you aware of the reason, especially in the current situation we have here weather-wise, why our size 5s are outside of our body?
What?
Do you know why?
What's your size? What do you mean your size?
Or urology.
Oh.
Do you know why they're not in our body? Because like it seems like one of God's cruelest jokes.
Size 5s.
Right?
Why did you call it your size 5s?
Because they're O'Neill size 5 footballs.
Is that a big football?
That's the size of
normal
football.
size, is it?
That's the size of football that they use.
How many sizes is there in the football?
Well, the women would use a size 4, like, and then the kids might use a size 3.
That's awful sexist. Why can't they use a size 5?
Because they, unfortunately, Raymond, contrary to modern belief, for the most part, they're not as strong to kick
I'll
size
be
5.
all the way behind all.
I don't know. They
now.
might. I'm joking about it. They might use size 5. I think they use size 4. Anyway. This is the point. Do you know why your lead you're outside your body? Because it seems like one of God's cruelest jokes. He said, the most sensitive part of your body, Mark, right? The part that makes you feel like you want to get sick when it gets hit, I'm going to leave it dangling in a little tiny bagging, right?
Yeah.
With no protection. Someone said this before and it was so true. Your balls should have a little ribcage around them. I don't care about protecting my lungs. It doesn't hurt when they get hit.
Yeah.
Fucking, when I get hit in the lerogy, the size 5s, you're like, I don't want to live anymore. Like, this is the end of it. So it seems like one of God's cruelest jokes that he left them and dangling outside our body. They're to be hit like a rang, like a knock at a door. Okay? Why are they outside of our body?
Yeah.
Because they have to be kept at a different temperature than our body. Now, so all your internal organs are at body temperature.
Yeah.
Okay? Your lerogy, in order to be productive,
different temperature.
they have to be kept cooler. So really, you should be putting your scrot in the freezer. You know when the weather's like this and people are wiping their foreheads, don't be worrying about that. Your head will be fine.
Your head will be fine, yeah.
Put the scrot into the freezer for 10 minutes.
Wrap a cool cloth around it.
Wrap a little cool, wet a cloth and wrap it around it.
Have you been at Rory Maitland's barber's recently?
Yeah, I was there last week.
Does he whip out the
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did not.
The steamed towel at the end of the hairdresser.
No. I go in for the simple old school haircut.
I know, but you know the way you'd have bits of hair on the back of your neck?
Oh, yeah.
What Rory does, with me anyway, he pulls out this towel that does be in its own little cabinet. It's like a towel microwave.
Yeah.
And he pulls out this...
I've seen that, yeah.
And he just wiped down the back of my neck, and it's possibly one of the happiest moments every month for me. Because I get this lovely moment of...
Even just for a few seconds?
Just for a few seconds.
No, I don't know if he's done that to me or not yet.
Maybe he only does it to the people he likes
the other thing is as well, like... have you ever seen these kind of Turkish, like the real Turkish barbers or whatever they are?
The actual Turkish lads.
Knocking the fucking skull off lads. Or putting wax on their face to get rid of open up their pores.
No. Burning stuff off your ears.
Burning off the ears I've had done before.
Oh no.
My ears and nose has gone very bad, Ray.
Are they?
Have you trouble?
You'd talk silage, would you?
Huh? Oh man.
You could cut it.
Honestly,
you get 2 cuts out of it.
No, honestly, no, you'd feed a shed of Frisians. You'd feed a shed of Frisians.
No, I'm not too bad. See, I'm fair-haired, so even if I had a lock of stuff growing out of my ear, you wouldn't see it hugely.
And I always have a thing growing out of my forehead, but Nicola does pluck it.
Well, that's where your old hairline was.
You think my hairline is here? Fuck. Yeah. What am I, a gorilla? What the fuck?
Can I move on to my second story?
Yeah, sorry. I'm probably wrecking your skull now going on it.
Not at all. No, I just want to see your opinion.
Anyway, keep an eye, put the balls into the freezer. Go on, sorry.
I want to see, and don't let me forget to do the shout out.
Shout out as well, yeah. Go on. What's your second story?
Was visiting Laura's family.
Yeah.
There recently.
Okay.
And I was sitting in the kitchen with her uncle.
Yeah.
Me and her uncle had a good long chat. She was in, looking at plates in another room.
Of course.
Yeah. Where women do be.
That's what women do.
That's
looking
what women
at
do.
Plates and ovens. And,
yeah. So I was sitting there talking to Declan.
Yeah.
And Declan was telling me all about his life. And do you know the way of a Sunday afternoon when you're visiting, you're kind of glad to be talking to someone who's wild interesting.
Yes.
And he told me a story which I wanted to run by you and see what you thought of it.
Lovely. I can't wait. Come on.
So Declan started off, he was over in England, living over in England, and he decided to himself that he was going to open a ye old sweet shop.
Oh, yeah.
You know the kind of ones you've seen?
Yeah.
There was one here in Sligo for a while and then turned into a health food shop.
Yeah, it's a disgrace, really, that sweets got taken out.
Yeah.
And fucking... But, you're talking gobstoppers and cough drops.
Yeah, gobstoppers and them all in an English sweet shop.
Yeah, in little glass jars.
He was in, I think it was Nottingham he was living in. And himself and the wife and they decided to open up the spot. So he rented out a shop, and he went down to like a kitchen dismantler's yard and got all the bits, and he was going to fit it out. He's a very handy man, this man.
Yeah, I'd love to be felt like that.
Oh, like he sickens my shite, because every time I go and visit the house, he has something I want. This time it was a caravan, and he had completely renovated it within an inch of his life, and now it's completely off-grid.
Yeah, it's amazing too. The amount of corners I would cut if I was doing something like that.
He is a 2008 Jaguar sitting out the back. He's just waiting for it to go vintage.
No, next 2 years.
Yeah, another 2 years, just waiting for it. Anyway, look, he's a wonderful man. So we're chatting anyway about him opening this ye old sweet shop. He said when he was working on the sweet shop, he was doing all the work himself. Very handy gentleman. Yeah. And every morning he'd get a bacon butty, which would be a real English thing.
Yeah.
And he'd get it from a local shop or local restaurant or whatever and bring it in, and he'd sit in his new shop trying to figure out what he was going to go at that day. He could not, for the life of himself, find a decent bacon butty anywhere in Nottingham. He went to 5 or 6 different places. They were all muck.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there around 5 or 6 times down the road, and he went, fuck this sweet shop crack. I am going to open myself a sandwich shop.
Oh.
He's seen a need.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to open a sandwich shop.
Brilliant. I'm not going to cut across you, but I have plenty to say.
So Declan all of a sudden decides to, within 3 weeks, redesign the whole shop and make it into a sandwich shop. He gets your man in from the HSE, the buck that comes in and tells you about all the things you need. You need stainless steel for the meat. Yeah. So you got that lad in and said, what do I need? And your man was like, I'll tell you. Right? Got everything set up and it opens it up. Within 6 months, there was 5 sandwich shops that he was going to before he opened. Within 6, he had 4 out of the 5 closed down.
Oh my God.
Because people were coming in and they could pick what they wanted. Yeah. And it was charged by the filling.
Oh yeah.
And he said he was clearing $8,000 a week.
Jesus.
Profit. And he said he worked in this place for 3 years. And he said it was the happiest time of his whole life. After that, he spent 20 years in like big fancy corporate, working for pharmaceutical companies, flying all around the world.
Yes, you fellas like that will never be content, you see.
He said the 20 years in the corporate thing was crap compared to the 3 years. And the reason he said the 3 years were so nice, because every time he'd walk down the street, 30 or 40 people would be waving at him.
Yeah.
Because they'd all be people that come into the sandwich shop. Yeah. That's your man for the sandwich shop.
I love it. I love it. What a life.
Mothers would come in going, I'm getting sandwiches for the son and daughter.
Yeah.
And she'd go, do you know what they like? And Declan would go,
the
daughter doesn't like the butter on the sandwiches.
Ray, I love it.
And I know the son loves a lot of onion.
Can I just say real quick? So the reason that I and so many other people in Sligo go to Blend, is because Laura knows everything about everybody. Yeah, because she's learnt it.
Yeah, she's learnt
it. I'm yet to see someone go into Laura's place and her not go, "How are you, Jerry?" Yeah. Like, "How are you?" Like, never. Like, she knows, and she knows exactly what everyone eats.
Yeah.
So like when you order, she's like, "Yeah, no Avon, Mark's there now."
Yeah.
That is what people want. It's the same thing as going into your pub and they go, "Pint." Yeah, pint for Mark there. Yeah. It's the same thing. So it's absolutely invaluable.
He did this for 3 years. Now, the wife was at him.
Lay off the bacon.
Might put it, a little bit less bacon.
Yeah,
maybe let's get a cheaper bacon.
Yeah.
Or perhaps we'll put up the price with a cheaper bacon.
You're ruined.
And he was going, no, I'm not having that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it ended up, he said, look, I'm just going to sell it on. I'm going to move it on.
If I can't enjoy it, I'm moving it on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he sold it on to an Italian couple who bought it. Within 6 months, they had closed it down. Because they did exactly the thing that he said he wouldn't do, which is put lesser quality stuff in the sandwiches, charge more for it.
Yeah.
Mad.
Fucking, ruined.
He ended up, by the way, before he finished, he was doing catering, like the gourmet parlour here in town.
Yes.
Where there was a company 4 miles out the road, all of their staff was coming in to get the sandwiches. Yeah. They said, we're going to pay you a big load of pound.
To bring
He says, I'm going to have to take on a delivery driver or two. Jesus. No bother at all, work it into the price. All of a sudden, he was delivering a heap of sandwiches out to the... But like, this is, like you said... When he told me this story, my heart lit up and I went, this is wonderful. And all I could think of was Roy Cropper in Coronation Street. And how happy that man was.
Yeah. Honest to God,
him and Haley, having a great time.
Like, that's all anyone wants on both sides of the coin there, if you know what I mean. Because, like, he's built the business that's working.
12-hour days.
You know, but if you don't mind it if there's people coming in now for chats, like if you know what I mean.
I'd love to
that
know.
It's not like one of my fucking biggest pet peeves in the world is we seem to have this idea that every minute is valuable.
Yeah.
And like economically, and it's not like like I've worked for people before that have been like that, where when you're here now we get the work done and we go for it, and I'm like, but that no one wants to live like that. No. Like, you want to have conversations with people, work when you have to work, when the stuff needed. The other thing is as well, what reminds me of that gentleman is, have you ever seen The Big Laddine? He's a British guy, and he does talk about like marketing on TikTok.
Yes.
Do you know him?
I was wondering where that was going. That was real vague.
But no, but yeah, you got it.
He's the book that said you should have 2 dishwashers.
Did he?
Yeah, because you start filling one and like all the dirty stuff is in there.
Yes.
And then you put it on.
That's him.
And you start filling the second one.
Yeah.
And then one is your clean one and one is your dirty one. And then you just...
He's really good. Like,
he's really good, yeah.
But he said, and he's so right, by the way, and I was only talking to Nicola about this? Literally, I was talking to Nicola about this yesterday, my housemate.
Yeah.
She's like Ali and Layla's mother.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
He said, and I was talking about this, that we should do it here, is that, so I have seen a shop in Cork.
Okay.
And it's called Mickey and Jimmy's Gourmet Sausages.
Beautiful.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or Gormley's Gourmet Sausages.
It's catchy.
Right?
Yeah.
And every time I see them on TikTok,
Gormley sausages.
I turn into Pavlov's dog because I be salivating. What they do is loads of fried potatoes. It's all ready to go, by the way.
Yeah.
So there's really only one option to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's great for people too.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at. Loads of fried potatoes.
Yeah.
Right? So the way that their box works is you walk in, they have it made in 2 minutes. Yeah. Fried potatoes at the bottom. You pick between 2 sausages that day. Big, cumber, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Sausages chopped up, put on it. What you want? Garlic mayo, sriracha, what you want? Boom, that's on top. That away you go. And you've got this sausage box. Right? Old sausage box, they called him.
Yeah.
They used to call him sausage box.
It's lovely when 2 stories link up as well. And sausage links. Anyway.
I don't know what they are, but every time it comes up, I say to Nick, like, what a brilliant business idea. Yeah. Because everyone who comes in, they're not humming and hawing.
No, that's
the fucking sausage and it's the potatoes and it's the topping.
Yeah.
And there away you go, and it looks beautiful. And I've said, you clean up in Sligo doing that.
Yeah.
So that you're not farting around with, we'll have the fucking BLT now, or we'll have the fucking tuna. Like, no,
it's just one
when you go in there,
thing.
this is what you get.
Yeah.
And you're in and out in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
With it. And your man had that idea, the marketing gentleman. Mm-hmm. He said he thinks that someone in Britain should set up a restaurant that only sells bacon sandwiches.
Right.
Only bacon sandwiches.
Yeah.
Unapologetically, bacon sandwiches and tea. That's all you can get.
But in fairness,
here.
I think that's what Declan did. Now, mind you, he still got all the sweets he bought.
Yeah.
They still came from China about 3 weeks later. So he had a corner of the sandwich shop that was ye old sweet shop.
Yes, yeah.
And he said it took him 2 years to sell the sweets. And he said he also got a lot of chocolate fondants from China as well.
Oh, you love that.
I do love that, but he said that took ages to sell off as well.
Yeah.
It's a disaster. He said but it was just a simple sandwich.
Yeah.
But it was
That's
in my mind,
want.
I was going, so you opened an Irish deli counter. Yes, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And the British lads lost their mind.
But if the quality is there though.
Yeah.
If you're known for, like, if you opened up a bacon sandwich, I'm not a big rasher guy, like, but sausages I would be like, if you were like, the consistency is that these sausages are beautiful. Again, sorry lads, I'm not plugging her, I promise you. But Laura does a fucking breakfast burrito that tastes the same every time. Yeah. And it is beautiful.
You've been eating now for about 6 years.
Yeah, like I just go in and get that. Yeah. And I mean, that's what you want.
I must give this a run tomorrow or something.
You what?
I haven't had the breakfast burrito.
Yeah,
What's in it?
Yeah, but you fucking hate her, Ray. You never go into her.
But that's
you
just, that's uncalled for
hate
there
her,
now.
Ray. You despise that shit. You kept saying to me she has smelly coffee. That's what you kept saying to me.
Okay. Sorry, Laura, that's not the case.
No, it's the fucking best place in the whole
What's in the
town.
breakfast burrito?
So it's a wrap with sausage and egg. You can get avocados in it, but I don't get the avo. Okay. And then there's like a spicy mayo in it as well.
Nice. So it's just a sausage and egg wrap.
Yeah, exactly. But why is it the best sausage and egg wrap in town?
I don't know.
It just is.
Just is.
And it's always is.
Yeah. I'll do my shout out.
Go on.
Adrian.
Yeah.
He told me a joke, but I can't tell it on the podcast.
Oh, it must be rotten then, does it?
It's a joke that Adrian came up to me. We were playing in Belmullet last Friday night, and Adrian came up and told me this joke, and I don't remember it fully because I wasn't fully there. But fair play to you, Adrian. You're a good crack. God bless you and save you.
Fucking hell, I don't even know what it was yet. Still.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. You might get Adrian on for a day.
Adrian, you come on and tell the joke properly.
Get in touch and send us a voice note so you could tell. Send us a voice note with the joke properly.
Yes.
And I'll play it next week.
That's the only way to do it.
Fabulous.
100%.
Yeah.
Is there any other crack you wanted to talk about or no? Or is that kind of it, really? No, there is one more thing we have to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Exciting, though, I have to say.
Do we have the date?
The link is up.
Is it up?
I checked before this, right before this podcast, I checked if tickets were available, and they are.
This is great to remember this because I'd forgotten. And it's very soon. 27th of July. This will be a big shock to people.
Oh, this is going to be a massive shock to people.
Because nobody's seen this coming with these.
Neither did we.
And your well-being.
Yes, so we are doing another live show, but not what you think, though.
No.
Lilypalooza a pub here in town called Lily.
Lily's.
Lily's Palooza.
Lily's a lot.
Yeah, Lily's is our favourite pub in town. We are doing their festival.
Yeah, they do put on a festival every year. It's a week long. They call it Lily Palooza, which is a play on words.
Yes. I don't know what words it's a play on.
Lollipalooza, isn't it?
Don't know what that means.
That's a festival.
Is it?
A festival, yeah, somewhere in the world.
Right, okay, I didn't know that. Anyway, on the Monday night of it, Jamie rang us from Lily's and said, come here, how about you and Ray do a fucking Tommy Tiernan style?
Rob Tommy Tiernan's format.
You just go up and I'll send 3 people up to you that I think are interested and I'll find them.
It'd be great to get Fred Cook to do the intros. Would it be very similar?
Or like a shite version of Fred Cook's.
Exactly. I think he's got 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half.
Yeah, so it's a very, very important. This next part is so important. We don't know anything about Genuine. We're just going to sit down and do that. We're literally just going to interview people, talk to people. That's it.
You'll be sitting down, we'll do the little bit of intro crack.
Yeah.
Someone is going to come and join us on the couch.
Yeah.
And it's funny, he's called it the couch. And that is a nice little throwback to how this podcast started 8 years ago, where we did couch gigs, which basically was people we didn't know on the couch.
Yeah, people might know that, but back in the old Fiddlers days, we did this where we sat on couches and just chatted to the crowd on fucking Tuesday nights, like weird, mad stuff to be doing. But so this is the most important part. Upstairs in Lily's has a very limited capacity. This is going to be tight, lads.
I think it's got to 50 or 60 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, at most.
Yeah, and it's only about 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
If you don't get your tickets now, honestly, they will be gone.
We better tell Jamie to hold off till Friday.
No, they're on sale right now.
Oh, right. So anyone...
So there's a good chance. Genuinely, there's a good chance they're all gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because we are probably going to announce it on Instagram after this.
Yeah, we probably need to announce it on Instagram.
Yeah, but anyway, there probably will be tickets left. They're not going to fucking... We're not exactly...
You never know. We might have a waiting list.
The pair of Johnnies.
Could you imagine?
No, imagine if we actually did. Yeah, no. Nice. But yeah, we're hardly the pair of Johnnies or the Bomb Squad. But there's a good chance it might be gone by Friday. So because this is so limited, so
it'll be great, crack.
It's on the most relaxed I've ever been.
4
I was like,
guests.
lovely. You just bring someone up, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Yeah. That's great.
That's it now.
So make sure you get onto that. They're available on Eventbrite. Just search Kendy and Raybo on Eventbrite.
It's a Monday night as well. So apologies to anybody that, has always said to us, why don't you do a weekend?
No, we don't want to.
We can't.
Yeah, we can't. We're the busiest wedding guys in the world.
So busy wedding guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so do that. Go and join us on a Monday night. It'll be the most laid back you'll ever see us. It's not the Hawkswell. It's not this.
My shoulders will be up.
Oh, no, your shoulders won't be up. I don't think. I think we'll just be sitting in the corner of Lily's.
They always do be up.
There's something about doing it in Lily's that makes.
We probably should tell Brian McDermott that we're doing it. Our chief technical officer.
Oh shit, yeah, Brian. We'll see you there.
Shout out to Brian. Tag him on the podcast.
Once again, Brian, for absolutely no money.
No money whatsoever.
you will be there in what is a very hard environment to film in. Yeah. So.
Happy birthday to my mother.
Oh, happy birthday,
Carmel,
love.
Yeah, she's
44.
44 this weekend.
Unbelievable. What age are you again?
I'm 43.
Yeah, don't know how that happened.
Don't know how that happened now. Immaculate conception and whatnot. But we're all going to Mulranny.
Oh, lovely.
For a Saturday night trip. Family trip. First time we've ever tried it. My Uncle Jerry does it all the time with the whole family, and we're all...
So you're just going to a hotel for them?
We're going to a hotel, all of us. Right. The whole family, extended kids, the whole lot, partners, everything.
Have you ever seen Saturday Night Hotel Entertainment?
It'll be marvellous. It'll be one fella.
Backing
he'll have
tracks.
2 keyboards. Yeah. He'll be playing the drums with one hand. He'll be playing the melody with the other hand. He'll probably be playing guitar. He'll have a kick pedal as well. And he'll have flashy LED lights. And he'll have a Dynacore PowerMate 1000.
Yes, he will. And he'll be singing One Day at a Time, Sweet Jesus. And Carmel and Emily will be going, that's lovely.
That's lovely. And I'll say, Carmel, would you like to go out for a waltz? She'll go, I would. And I'll go, no, I can't waltz.
And and then what will happen then is I'll jump up then like the bull. I'll dance with the birthday woman.
Yeah.
And I'll waltz you around the room, Carmel. Honest to God.
Yeah.
No, happy birthday, Carmel. That's unbelievable. Fair play to her. Another rotation, as they say.
That's 335.
That's 335, lads. Make sure you get those tickets. Yeah. They'd be like hotcakes around this place.
Hotcakes.
And mayo for Sam.
Mayo for Sam.
I've never said that in my whole life. Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck.